Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Rumors coming in that Arsenal is interested in signing Rodrigo from Real Madrid. That is a good one. Perfect signing if we can get Rodrigo. Perfect signing. You know, at least we have another winger that could actually dribble and shoot. That is not Saka. You know, Rodrigo coming to Arsenal just remind me of Alexis Sanchez when he came from Barcelona to Arsenal. You know, due to not playing in his right position, and when he came to Arsenal, he moved Arsenal from year to year. All right, too bad we didn't end up winning major titles. Okay, same with Rodrigo. Rodrigo coming in is going to elevate Arsenal from this side up to the side, up to the next level. I'm not saying Arsenal is going to win the league. I don't want to put my hopes too high. For the past 3 seasons, it's been up and bam on the ground like that. So what I'm trying to say is Rodrigo coming in is going to add something extra to the team. We're talking about a player that have over 32 La Liga goals already in 3 seasons in his career. You know, a player that plays in different positions. Different positions. Plays attack, plays in the mid, plays defense sometimes, and end up having 32 goals already in his La Liga career. Okay, and then over 28 assists. 28 assists also. So it's a good. We're talking about a good quality player, a game changer coming in, and that would you know um the players in the team doesn't have to be overused. Like Saka doesn't have to play every single minute of every game. Martinelli doesn't have to play. Trossard doesn't have to play. There will be a lot of rotation. And Rodrigo coming in, we have that much playing time than in Madrid. Okay? He will really have more time to play, and he can express himself more. I'm not saying he's not expressing himself in Madrid, but playing from different positions, being a makeshift player, is not as the same as playing from your positions week in, week out. You get to develop every single time on that position as a player. So it's really good for him coming into Arsenal. I will be very, very, very excited to see him in Arsenal. At least he will make Arsenal a little bit more stronger, and then we can have a good team. Arsenal have always had this problem of not having good squad. Even during the time of Arsenal Wenger, during the time of the Invisible, their first 11 is always strong, and the bench is always not really that strong. But this time, I think Arteta is trying to build his team where he have good first team, and players coming up from the bench can actually make a difference. So Rodrigo coming in is a very, very good plus for Arsenal. But I don't know how reliable that source is. I don't know how sure it can be, because Arsenal only goes for players that only wants to play for Arsenal. It's different for Arsenal having interest on a player. Okay, it has to be that player wants to play for Arsenal, and this is the problem. This is the problem. If a player wants to play for Arsenal, these guys take advantage of it. They don't actually pay the amount of money the club is demanding for that player. Due to the fact the player wants to go for Arsenal, Arsenal take advantage and doesn't pay exact, doesn't want to pay that high for that player. You know, they want a player that want to come in and play for the batch. So, like I was saying, go get the players you want right away. Put them in the team. Start the team training already, team chemistry, build the players, build your squad before the start of the season. You know, you're not gonna win the league from the first few weeks, okay? But you can actually lose the league first few weeks of the season. Yeah, you can lose. You can go out of the title race First few weeks of the season. So it's so much important not to take your first few weeks of the season to be experimenting. We saw what happened last season. We saw. So you have to start up as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and get the season running already. Go get the players you want right away. We're looking at these players Arsenal is going for. Okay, still we only got one signing yet. Subimendi, just to sign in. Look at the other clubs. Look at Man U, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. These guys are moving on a very fast pace. They are moving like lightning, getting the players they want already, fixing the team before the start of the season, putting the teams together. That is how it should be. You get the players you want. If Arsenal can end up getting Rodrigo, Gokeres, or Sesko, two out of these three players, the team is ready to compete. They might not end up winning the league. No hopes high, but at least they are ready to compete. They are ready to go again. Let me know what you think, guys. If it's too early as an Arsenal fan to start complaining of the team not getting the players in the proper position that is needed to move forward, or if the team should be given the time to go for that players they want. Okay. The problem is if the first priority, the first options Arsenal is going for, they end up signing with a different team because the team is so slow in negotiation, the team is so slow in moving forward. Then they sign up with the other teams. The club will end up with second tier wingers, second tier strikers. Rather than going for the players they want, they end up with second choice, third choice. And then, or finally, we end up with Martinelli, Saka, Trossard again on the wings. If if the start of the season we end up with only Saka, Martinelli, and then Trossard, please just hand the league over to Man City and Liverpool already for first and second place. Seriously, we cannot compete. Arsenal cannot compete. Wait, this guy's on top. You're winning no league. You're winning no Champions League. I'm not even talking about the Champions League. You're winning no league with that. Thank you, everyone. All of you that sign in. Thank you, guys. Your support means a lot to me. Please like, share, subscribe.